Prosecutors and defense attorneys hope to begin a high-profile murder trial Monday.
Disgraced Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tellis is accused of the stabbing death of Las Vegas Review-Journal investigative reporter Jeff Gehrman back in September of 2022.
8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne joins us live in studio. Kyle, are we sure this trial is finally going to happen?
Denise Kirsten, it's been almost 2 years since Robert Tellis was arrested for the murder of Jeff Gehrman. At times, it's felt like a circus. Today was one of those days.
I mean, it doesn't look like it was starting on Monday.
Clark County District Court Judge Michelle Levitt on Wednesday, reacting to the news that the Las Vegas Review-Journal's attorneys say they plan to hand over thousands of electronic files belonging to the victim, the newspaper's investigative reporter Jeff Gehrman, on Monday, just as the trial is about to start. It's a project that began in May, first removing files from Gehrman's cell phones and most recently on his laptop, that the Review-Journal said were privileged and to which police and prosecutors have no right to see. So Monday's trial, at the very least, is delayed from Monday morning until Monday afternoon.
Maybe you guys can get the documents and then be prepared to inform the court whether you can proceed.
Proceeding, in this case, means bringing Tellis to trial after an eventful 23 months of Tellis in court, where first he had no attorney and tried to get Judge Levitt thrown off the case, until February, when he hired experienced Las Vegas criminal attorney Robert Draskovich.
And appears that he will finally have his day in court.
Draskovich says Tellis is adamant that the trial begin as soon as possible, even though he finds it, quote, extremely troubling that the newspaper's lawyers don't plan to give them the goods from the laptop until Monday morning. Even so, Tellis wants to move forward, arguing, as he did to 8 News Now investigator Vanessa Murphy in 2023,
I'm telling you the truth,
that despite police evidence that Tellis had Gehrman's DNA under his fingernails, that Tellis was framed for Gehrman's murder and plans to take the stand and testify at trial.
He anticipates on telling his story. I don't anticipate his position changing.
So now jury selection is set to begin Monday at 1 p.m. If that happens, prosecutors say they plan to call some 20 witnesses over about 5 days. Defense attorneys plan to call 12 witnesses, including the defendant himself, Robert Tellis.
Thank you, Kyle. Tellis, who has spoken with our 8 News Now investigators during his time locked up at Clark County Detention Center, refused our most recent request for an interview ahead of his trial.